what have you seen in the top of an email above the fold for a SaaS company that makes you say, to, the great Laney or, whoever on your team, get them, Bill Lee, whoever, just get on it. What do you see on the top half of the email?
It's typically we want to see, I'd say like month-over-month growth rate is a pretty important thing to see.
Got it.
I mean, that would definitely get our attention. If you're growing, anything above 10% is good, but certainly in that 15 to 20% month-over-month, it's going to get our attention. As you're, get closer to that $1 million ARR milestone, that certainly would get our attention.
Got it. So if the email said, 17% average month-over-month growth last 3 months, Mr. Sachs, I saw you on Jason's podcast.
Right.
We built SaaS software for blank.
Yes.
And we are 62% of the way on our current run rate to hitting your $1 million. Would love to take a deeper dive into it. Even a short email like that's going to make you click on the link.
Shorter is better. I mean,
Why?
all you really have to say, because all I really need to know is that you believe you're the early category leader in, X SaaS business software, and that you're kind of getting close to what we call a Series A milestone, which would be, $1 million or hundreds of thousands of dollars of ARR, and that you're growing at that month-over-month growth rate. That's all I need to know in the email to know that we should take a look at it, and then the team's gonna.
So there's no
either
reason
me or
for
someone on the team's gonna look at it.
There's no reason for me to write 3 paragraphs about my last 2 failed startups. I mean, it is the email we get, right? I mean, and it's amazing how founders work against their own best interests. Even the ones who have the goods will write 3 or 4 paragraphs of their life story, and it's TLDR. It's too long, and people forget how many emails we get.
Yeah, or the first couple of paragraphs will be talking about how much they love my blog on XYZ, which I'm happy about, but that doesn't it doesn't matter, right? It's not.
One sentence, okay. Read your blog post about X, it resonated with me.
Right.
Then let's get to brass tacks.
Right.
And the timing in which you contact an investor is so important. I mean, I don't know, how many emails do you get with people saying I have an idea or I'm building a product and they just haven't launched it yet?
Yeah, I mean, I get a zillion of these emails, but I get very, very few that are in the format that I mentioned, and
it's such an unlock.
Yeah, it's an unlock if you actually have those metrics. I mean, I wonder if the reason I don't get those emails is because most startups don't have those metrics.
It is hard. I mean, we've been very intentional about telling people, hey, if you have 5-10 customers and 5 to 10K in revenue, even as little as 2K, we'll talk to you about the accelerator. And that's really helped us with the True North. And I think you just saying explicitly, hey, when you're trending towards $1 million, and if you're over 10, but more in the 15, that's good. If you just keep putting it out there, it does work.